used to, man, keeping their word and following through on what they say. But I want you to know that I'm here for you.
What up, y'all?
And I'm not going nowhere.
Planets Jane. What's up, my sister? How are you?
Lay your head down on my shoulder. Yeah. Promise
What's going
you
on?
don't have to shed another painful tear, because I'm your man, I'm your man, I'm your man.
What up, Missy?
I'm your man.
I'm a queen.
I ain't going nowhere.
Wifey, what up? Rockin' with the
Call
truth. What's
life.
good?
I'm your man, I'm your man, I'm your man.
Latrice
I'm your
B.
man, I'm your man. And we
So
gon'
icy. What up?
ride.
Wifey forever. What's good?
We gon' ride.
What up, Tarsha? Rockin' with the truth. What's going on?
Still remember the
Shout
day
it.
I looked into your eyes.
What up, Tiffany Brown?
Caught me by surprise.
Manetta M. Cochita. What's up?
That walk, that talk, the way you.
I'm a queen. What's up? Cherie Harris. What up?
It changed me for the better. You're all I
A2L. What's good?
and you're all I see, and you're fine as wine. I'm so blessed you're mine. You stole my heart.
What up, Cheers?
Right from the
Samara. What up?
start. When you said hello, I saw your glow. Hey, I'm your man, I'm your man, I'm your man, I'm your man, I'm your man. And I ain't going nowhere. We gon' make it through this thing called life. I'm your man, I'm your man.
Give me y'all some time to get up in here.
I'm your man, and we gon' ride. We gon' ride. Hey, if you ever been in love, put your hands up. If you tired of the lies, put your hands up. Wave from high up to the sky. If you ever been in love, put your hands up. If you tired of the lies, put your hands up. Wave them high up to the sky. I'm your man, yeah, I'm your man. And I ain't going nowhere. We gon' make it through this thing.
What up, 100?
I'm your man, I'm your man, I'm your man, I'm your man, I'm your man. And we gon' ride, we gon' ride. I'm your man, I'm your man, I'm your man, I'm your man, I'm your man. And I ain't going nowhere.
Thank you, I'm a queen. Angela Anderson, what up?
I'm your man, I'm your man, I'm your man, I'm your man, I'm your man. And we gon' ride, we gon' ride. Lay your head down on my shoulder. Yeah, yeah.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? Thank y'all for coming up here. I think I shouted everybody out. What up, fat boy? What's up, honey? What's going on? What up, Ty? What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? Thank y'all for coming in here tonight, man. So, listen. Levi! Yeah, Levi, that's me. That's just a little something, brother. That's just a little something. It'll be coming out real soon. Probably around Valentine's Day, y'all will be able to buy it. Let's check it out. Look out for it. So y'all listen. I don't want nobody to think, especially on my channel, that I'm ever going to purposely come out and put out any false information on anybody. Anything that I put out or I read is, even if it turns out to not be true later on, it's not because of something that I created, right? The things. What up, Levi? Levi said, I know one thing. Y'all better not be over here talking about my cousin. Oh, we not, Levi. This ain't. Listen, one thing about this situation with Joy, thank you, A2L, is I'm not even thinking about R. Kelly. in this situation. The only thing that I could say is that all of this stuff that's going on originates around him being at the head of it. That's it. Thank you, Levi. I appreciate that. Thank you, indeed, brother, indeed. The title of this live is very clear. Grown man up in here. What up, bro? What up, bro? What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Girl man said, I am. Later, Levi. The only way that we come up with things is by research, is by looking at leads, looking at different information, digging into that information, seeing if it's valid or not, right? And lately, as y'all know, we've been shaking some trees. We've been, shout out to the Savages, Tim and John Dylan. They have been shaking up some trees. And we've been there with them, shaking, catching leaves and seeing, okay, what this say? What up, Tasha? What this say? Okay, now that's a dead leaf. This is a nice little green one right here. I don't know. Let me put this one to the side. We're going to look into that one later. And because of our due diligence, let me say that. People always say, due diligence, right? We were able to discover and uncover the fact that there are really some terrorists out here. So when you talk about a terrorist organization and all that kind of stuff, like some people may say that's cliche. No. That's not cliche. That is as real as it gets out here on these YouTube streets. You have people out here that are willing to risk their lives, risk their freedom, risk their livelihoods just to get a pat on the back. Good job. You was loyal. You held it down. Right? You got people that are really willing to risk it all just to get the approval of R. Kelly. Just to get the approval of the crazy super fans out here. Right? You got some people that are far surpassing super fan status. It's more like worship. It's like worship right now. Okay? So some things we're going to talk about are things that simply have been discovered through doing research, getting in some inboxes, information received from people, and we just put everything together and we talk about it. That's all we're doing. We're not accusing anyone of anything that they have not been proven to be a part of. And anything that was given to us that, we'll say the information is alleged. Okay? We can use the alleged word. There are some allegations out here against some people, such as y'all see her here in the picture, Glenda Jeffries. However, there's nothing alleged about if she is in contact with Joycelyn. I don't know how much more clear we can be just by looking at the thumbnail right here. Okay? You see Joycelyn right here. Glenda Jeffries is so damn close up on this girl, she could probably smell her armpits. That's how close she is. Right? Then you see over on the other side, this was the same exact day that she was with Joy. Same outfit, same shirt, same pants, same hairstyle, same glasses, everything. Everything. Right here. Okay? Now, it's said by some people that this lady don't even know R. Kelly. But in order for you to be that close to Joy, you got to know something about him. or he got to know something about you. Allegedly, it was said that he said he didn't know who the hell this Lady G was, but she seems loyal. She seemed loyal enough for him to put her in contact with Joy. Now, this happened years ago that this picture was taken, right? However, just as recently as 2 weeks ago, approximately, allegedly, Joy was seen in a Walmart in Chicago by a source on the ground who reported that she looked malnutritioned and did not look well, and that there was one person with her, and that person was the person that you see here on the screen. Now, all this is alleged. However, it's just kind of weird that out of all of the different names and people that are out here that are attached to this case, that the only name that gets brought up is, when it comes to being around Joy, having control over Joy, having enough guts, and I know women don't have balls, right? But I'm going to say having enough kahunas to look at parents in their face, and a parent says to you, "Do you know where my daughter is?" And this lady you see right here, that you see, says out of her mouth very clearly, "Yes, I know about your daughter. I know where she is, but you ain't gonna know where she at." And this is caught on Lifetime cameras, y'all. It is seen before the world. It is heard from all 4 corners of the earth. This woman right here telling these family members, telling a mother, "I know where your daughter at. I know you miss her. I know you love her. I know you birthed her in the world. But I got control now. And you ain't gonna know where she at." And you expect people who care about this young lady, you want us to overlook the fact that you are caught on video saying these things out your mouth? What? You got people who are even on your side that are saying, "What the hell is that?" What? People was rewinding it back and forth, rewind, just to see you say out your mouth. The parents say, "Do you know where my daughter is?" You say, "Yeah, but you ain't gonna know where she at. Yeah, but you ain't gonna know where she at. Yeah, but you ain't gonna know where she at." When I saw that, it broke my heart. And any parent out there that's listening to me, if you were placed in the Savage's shoes as the family that started this whole thing, the family that spoke up, the family who did not end up in the paperwork, everybody else's child went home. Dominique, home. Due to their efforts. Azriel, home. Due to their efforts. But their daughter is still in the middle of this nightmare. How unfair is that? How can life deal a hand that allows you to help set others free, but yet yours is still held captive? Whatever they are doing to keep her bound mentally, whatever they are doing, it is uncalled for. And as I told you all, until there is a phone call, a FaceTime, even a visit, or something that comes to me from the Savages and say, Atmos, back the hell off. Our daughter is simply doing her own thing. She's doing fine. Although she don't look healthy, she says she fine. She grown. We're going to let her do her own thing. You don't have to report on it no more. That's when y'all will see me back the hell away. But until then, their daughter is my daughter. Their fight is my fight. You want to know why? Because they fought for other families' daughters, and I ain't seen no other family other than the Rogers come on and say, I'm with you. I love you. We praying for you. No other family. No other family come on and say, hey, thank you for opening up your mouth. Thank you for getting in front of those cameras. Thank you for not being afraid to stand in front of his house. Thank you for being fearless. So the same pain that they feeling right now, I can't imagine. But I got children. I got daughters. I feel for them. My heart goes out to them. When I talk to Tim, it's so much different when you see something on a TV screen. But when you actually get one-on-one talking to a person and you hear the pain in their voice, you hear their heart reaching out to people saying, please just patch this wound. And you got people online talking about, oh, they just need to shut the hell up and leave that damn girl alone. If she don't want to call their ass, she don't need to call them. Leave her the hell alone. I heard this little 3'4" midget dude with a brown tooth the other day saying that mess on his live. No respect. But it's easy for people to say they need to leave their kids alone because that's so easy for them to leave their kids alone. That's easy to say. Well, I sit here today to tell y'all that until this young queen reaches out some kind of way to her people to say, I'm good, she ain't good. Period. Now, on these YouTube streets, it's all about receipts. It's all about what can you prove. It's all about what do you have to back up your claims. So that's what I'm here to show y'all today. Okay? Now, when you really care about a situation, you take it another step. You don't just do the normal. When everybody else is asleep, you up working. When everybody else is working, you working harder. When everybody's doing one thing, you doing 3 or 4. Because it means more to you to get to that final destination. Okay? Now, there was something that, shout out to Miss April Showers, that she said on her live yesterday that really touched me. And she said, I don't care how old your child gets, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, that's still your child. No matter what other people say. You want to know why that's still? Because God gave that child to you. And a lot of times as parents, we see our kids, yeah, we might see them do stupid stuff, right? They might make horrible mistakes, but you still remember where they come from. You still remember they got your blood inside of them. You still remember that the mothers remember that the same heartbeat used to beat inside of their bodies. You will never be able to break the bond of a mother and a daughter and a father and a daughter, or a son and his mother, or a father and a son. You will never, as an outsider, be able to just say out your mouth, oh, just leave her the hell alone, and expect a parent to say, okay. How do you even have enough gall to say that out your mouth? But here today, we're going to talk about some things, y'all. Okay? Let's start here. And I'm going to share my screen with y'all so y'all can see where I'm coming from. All right? I'm going to start here. So this right here was the beginning message that was put out. Okay? This was sent to them from the guy, Daquan Smith. Daquan Smith, who, is the one who's behind as a part of, or a piece or a vessel of this fake page. So this guy says, I don't want to be disrespectful to you or your family. Matter of fact, let me bring my camera in, y'all. Hold on. Let me bring my camera in. Hold on. Let me do this. And I see the dislikes in here. I expect the dislikes because the R. Kelly people not gonna like what I'm doing right now. And I'm telling you, I'm not saying this to hurt R. Kelly, but it don't make him look good either. This don't reflect good on him. You might say, oh, she doing her own thing. This don't reflect good on R. Kelly that he got people out here that are doing this in the name of him. It don't look good. Okay? So, says, I don't want to be disrespectful to you or your family because I know why you're doing what you're doing. I'd do the same thing if it was my son. I am willing to be 100% cooperative in getting to the bottom of this. I just wish I had contact. I wish I could be like Joyce. Call your parents. But I don't know her. Actually, y'all, this here is yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm right. I wish I could Joy call your parents, but I don't know her. I've never met her. The only person in the R. Kelly camp that I've heard of is the producer, and that's because I do music. And I know of his daughter, Baku, because she do music. But I don't know anyone in the R. Kelly camp personally. Now, this is how this person tried to come off. Trying to be slick, right? Trying to, CYA. So, this here is the response from Miss Savage. It says, I understand. I believe you. Did the page know your username? I sent a snapshot earlier. I know who's behind this for sure now. So this was the message that this guy, I am Shamar. This was his statement that he put out today. And this was put out after he was told, you need to clear this shit up. You need to, if you're not a part of this, you need to come forward and tell the truth about your involvement in this whole situation and expose who is a part of this situation. And so as we read this here, he says, this is his page, official Shamar, I am Shamar statement. He says, the other day, I was accused of being behind the IG account of @Joycelyn Savage by the parents of Joycelyn Savage. I want to make it clear that I wasn't behind that account. I paid for advertisement and promo to be promoted, not knowing that this was a fake page. I have spoken to both parents via @Timothy Savage and Jonjolyn Savage official via phone. Here's the second part of this message. Here we go. All right, via phone and on IG. They have apologized for accusing me, and they now know who is behind the page. Okay? This right here is just a message from Jonjolyn Savage. Sorry that you got caught up in this situation after doing promo on that fake page. One of the real people behind that page is Glenda Jeffries. Her IG is blank at Glamorous Red, another IG account, which all posts have now been deleted. So I want y'all to just kind of see what's going on with Joycelyn's page now. I want y'all to see what's going on with Joycelyn's page now. Okay? And y'all hit that like button for me. If y'all would, hit that like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Hold on. Yeah, hit the like button for me, y'all. Like they're trying to do something with my live. They don't want this information to get out. Okay? So this was the statement from there. Now, here's some more information for y'all. Okay? Let's see. Okay, that's the same one. So as you can see here, this right here is Glenda's page. Glenda Jeffries, glamorous_red. It's all about doing me. Life is too precious. Life is too short to be stressed out. Well, if life is too short to be stressed out, Miss Jeffries, why in the hell are you stressing these parents out with their daughter. The same life you say is precious to you or is priceless, they look at their daughter as being priceless. You don't love their daughter. She doesn't have any value to you. So why in the hell are you playing a part in keeping her away from being able to communicate with her people? She says, my life is full of joy. It's amazing that she used that word, full of joy, when we are trying to connect joy with her family. It's a damn great choice of words. My life is full of joy, happiness, and Ben, whatever she said after that. Lady, let me tell you something. Until that young lady reaches out to her people, her sister, anybody, to let them know that she is doing perfectly fine, we are going to pitch one hell of a pitch to make sure that people like you are held accountable for being a part of this. I guarantee you that. Okay? Now, I want y'all to know that I did take the time and liberty to reach out to Rasiah today. For those of y'all that don't know who Rasiah is the mother of the baby that was posted on the screen that was said to be Joycelyn's baby. This is the actual mother. Now, her page is private. Okay? Her page is private. All right? But she did open her page up to talk to me. Now, I'm going to read a little bit of what we talked about because I wanted to make sure that this was the right person. So I asked her, I said, how you doing? She said, I'm doing fine, just going through the motions. Thanks you for asking. I said, I'm sorry to hear about the situation online. Are you the mother of the baby being posted? She said, yes. She said, as you can see from my profile, I don't post on social media. I don't even have a Facebook. As boring as that may seem, I just a regular, just keep to myself type of person. May. And I said, I understand. Now, let me tell y'all something about me. Okay? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Now, I continue to try to communicate with this young lady just to kind of try to build some type of rapport with her. Once I asked her, hey, can we talk? Nothing. Why don't you just call me on video chat so I can just kind of see who you are, make sure I'm talking to the right person? Nothing. Part of my brain makes me think that maybe one of these enablers are behind this page too. With the way things been going, it wouldn't put it past me if Glenda Jeffries was behind this page too. I'm just saying. It wouldn't. It just wouldn't. Tim Savage, what's up, brother? God bless you, man. God bless you. Thanks for coming in. So this was a conversation I had with her. I said to her, I understand. I said, I asked her about her, what she got, the Sugar Pop shop or the clothing line, right? So let me just kind of show y'all her page. Because a lot of y'all probably haven't seen it because it's private. And this is her page right here. Say_Ray627. Now, if you go to her page right now, you will see that it is private. So she did accept my request. As you see here, this is her with her baby right here. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to this little cute face right here. That is her little angel. Y'all, believe it or not, this little baby right here is this little baby right here. Now, on December, I think it was the 8th, on December 8th or 6th, it was the 8th, there was that post that came out that said Joycelyn's having a baby. And this was the picture that was posted. So everybody, congratulations, oh my God, the baby's so cute, and all that kind of stuff, right? However, as y'all know, the message came out from one of the friends of the mother, Resiah, who said that picture was stolen. That picture was stolen. And there was only 2 people that got that picture. That was her boyfriend and that was her best friend. And her best friend happened to be Daquan Smith. Okay? And that's what's going on. So I need y'all to understand that everything you see is not what it is. Now, this is the picture that was posted. However, truth is that baby is 6 years old. 6. Probably a little bit older now. 6 years old, and the birthday is June 27th. Okay? So I want you to see how people be playing games with people. People play way too many games. Way too many games. Okay? Let's look at more information. So like I said, the conversation just stopped once I tried to get a little bit more closer to try to get conversation with her and asked her, hey, would you like to come on, speak your mind, say what you got to say. You don't have to show your face, blah, 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 blah. Conversation just stopped. Okay? So then I go over here. And I say, okay, I already showed y'all that right there. Okay, now let's go up here. Now, this right here was the message that was sent to the Savages from the friend of the baby. Okay? They gave her Instagram, all that kind of stuff, said that's the baby's real mother, the one I just showed y'all. The person we suspect that posted this on his IG, his name is Daquan. And then we went to his page and saw that too. Now, the fake page even promoted his music on the story. So for those of y'all that saw the video of her walking into the building and everything like that, then that is when we were able to debunk what's going on. So another thing that really opened up my spidey senses is when I looked in my messages and I said, okay, let me find Joycelyn Savage's page. And I looked at it and I clicked on it, and this is what it says. The link that you followed may be broken or the page has been removed. What? So when people say, oh, y'all might not have the right person. Really? It was said to that person, remove the page. if it's real. The page is done. Okay? So I say this to say this. Glenda, we know. We know. And you can't run. You can't hide. We know you have joy. We know. So it's kind of up to you how you decide to play this thing. Because if you don't think that the authorities are watching all these pages and watching every step that's going on, you're sadly mistaken. Sadly mistaken. But don't think that we're just going to go away just because you say, oh, that's not the truth. And I did hear you say, well, how can I say that you ain't going to get to see your daughter? I ain't telling you where she at when I had a mask on. Really? Hold one moment. I want to try something out real quick, okay? Because I heard you can't talk through a mask. So let me see if you can talk through a mask. Do you know where my daughter at? Yeah, I know where she at, but you ain't gonna know where she at. And after you had the mask down a little bit, you kind of had it like this. Like this. So you got a little bit of cushion right here so that you can actually breathe through. Okay? Do you know where my daughter is? Yeah, I know where she at, but you ain't gonna know where she at. Can anybody hear me through this mask? Can anyone hear me through this mask? Anybody? If you can hear my voice through this mask, I want you to put a 1 in the chat. Because I was told that you can't talk through a mask. Okay? That's just crazy. That was her excuse. That was her excuse. Is how can that be me when I had a mask on my face? Is there anyone else here in the chat, since you've been wearing masks, that could talk and have conversations through your mask? If you could, put a 1 in the chat for yes. Now, if it is impossible to talk through a mask, put a 2 in the chat. Okay? So to say that wasn't you because you had a mask on, and how could you talk clearly through a mask? I just proved that you can. If that's your best defense, oh girl, you in trouble. You in trouble. Big, big trouble, yeah. Yeah. So, y'all listen. At the end of the day, we now know who has Joycelyn. It is Glenda Jeffries. They are in Chicago. I heard and you got people that's close to the situation that try to throw you off. Well, I'll tell you this. You close. She not really in Chicago. She kind of in somewhere else real close to Chicago. Listen. What stops this like this? What stops lives like this? What stops this kind of stuff is her reaching out to her mommy and her daddy. That's it. Other than that, it's going to get worse. You got pages blogging on this stuff, much bigger pages than mine. Much bigger pages than mine. I'm just saying. This is not to defame anyone. This is not to blame someone for something that they did not do. For you to say that you don't know Joy or you never been around Joy. When I look at this picture right here, and I think that's you. Y'all, look, I don't got the best eyes in the world. Is that her right there, right next to Joy on that thumbnail? Is that her? Or am I tripping? Am I tripping? Let me read some of y'all comments in here. I have taught my children. I have taught children with my mask on. Exactly. Plain as Jane says, this is so sick. I agree. To keep a young woman from her family. Robert has always had his team trained to keep his girls captive. Shaking my head. You absolutely right. They were trained. And if y'all don't think that he's still making moves from inside of jail, you done lost your day. Really? He still has complete control over this girl. Her mind, her thoughts, where she go. Girl can't even probably go to the bathroom without somebody standing right there outside the stall. Okay, so I'm not tripping. Y'all can't. You only got the half view of her. Okay, there's the other half right there on the other side. Okay? Somebody said all 3 rows. Y'all are silly. That's her. I'm not tripping. Okay, I'm just making sure. Now, let me ask you a question. If she wasn't an enabler or a handler, would she be that close to Joy? Who gonna let anybody get that close to her? With as much control as Mr. R. Kelly has over these women? Now I heard somebody say, one man ain't no enterprise. Well, what about one big woman? She a whole team of an enterprise by herself. Running pages. The dude Daquan, we found out he was behind doing the books, the fake book, the Patreon, Really? It's like a network of these people working together. But they want us to shut up. They want us to be quiet. Don't talk about it. Stay away from it, Atmos. This is deeper than what you know. Well, guess what? My little channel is going to make the little bit of noise that it makes. We got other channels out here that are 10 times bigger than mine. I know the plaintiff Jane did immaculate coverage on this trial. And as you hear, she's not pleased with this either. It is sick to keep a child from their parents. Okay? So listen, I just wanted to make sure that Glenda Jeffries knows. We know. And pretty soon, on July 2nd and July 3rd, the world will know. This is kind of like a precursor to what's about to happen. Okay, Plaintiff Jane. Plaintiff Jane said, thank you. I'm going to dig into this situation too. This is egregious. Yes, it is, sister. Yes, it is. Thank you. So y'all listen, I'm about to get out of here. Okay, because just talking about this, it hurts to even talk about. Okay, but listen, let's continue to pray for Joy. Continue to pray for Mr. Timothy Savage and Miss Savage. Pray for their family. Pray for Jai. Pray for Jury. I hope I said her name right. Drury. Pray for their family, y'all. Pray for their family. There's other families out here that have kids missing also. Pray for them. Let us continue. If you were able to spend time with your family on Christmas and you were able to kiss your child and watch the happy glow on their faces when they open up their gifts, think about the Savages. They weren't able to do that. They the ones that started this whole thing. And everybody else got their child back with them. And they the ones who set it up. So listen, y'all have a blessed night. Thank y'all for coming in. Please hit the like button on the way out of here. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe to the channel. Push the all notification bell so you can get more content from me. God bless y'all. Let's continue until this young woman contacts her family. We are going to continue to apply pressure, and it ain't going to do nothing but get heavier and heavier. God bless y'all. Peace out.